We're at the Truth drum booth, and we're going to get a little booth tour.
That's right.
See what's new here. Where should we start?
Well, right here. Custom drums, mainly for the last 20 so years. People have been only using maple, Keller shell, stuff like that. We're kind of breaking out, getting into bobinga, walnut, other kind of exotic woods.
Nice.
Manufactured full drum sets, shell plies, anything you can think of. Right here we have our signature series kit, so we're breaking away a little bit more from the custom stuff.
What's the shell material?
These are 7-ply maple shells.
Okay.
Custom paint job, but still at a more affordable price for the individual. This drum set's retailing at about $1,600.
So when you say custom paint job, but do they all have that racing stripe type of
Yes,
look?
it does. Yeah, but it's just a feature that you wouldn't really find on a production line kit.
Right.
A nice, beautiful paint job going for it, and a flat finish also. So it's kind of a different flat lacquer finish. What we have here is kind of a little bit different process as far as just standard colors. We can do any kind of graphic print, fades, anything. A little bit more inexpensive for the individual. More attainable, custom options, finishes, stuff like that.
Is that a wrap?
This is a wrap.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
It's really nice though. It's it's kind of a champagne sparkle fade in a way.
It is. Yeah, we kind of went for like a little bit orange coppery feel into a nice silver sparkle.
Very
we got match, kind of a hardware powder coat option that we picked for it. It's called oatmeal. Kind of picks up the colors from all the sparkles.
Again, what is the street price for this?
This drum kit right here would be $3,400.
Okay, cool. Great. This is nice. I like the inlay on this one here.
This drum kit is a little bit different approach. What we did was we took 2 Keller shells and we mounted a maple shell mixed with a mahogany shell. We call it a plybrid.
That's kind of interesting. So you have the rather than mixing up plies, you actually have married 2 shells together horizontally.
Correct.
Yeah.
Married 2 shells together. You've got the denseness, the beautiful tone of maple mixed with the lower resonating tones of the mahogany mixed in one drum shell. Hit the seam with a nice inlay.
So how do you find that impacts the final sound?
The sustain on it is the thing that we noticed was impacted the most. The drums just have a very long, decay and sustain.
Gotcha. So. Okay, where to now?
Right.
Are we done?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Right here. This is something we thought was pretty cool. We call this a fly cast hoop. It's actually a wood hoop that we've inlaid these little grommets here to hold the tension rods in place.
What a cool idea. Yeah.
This drum set also has external reinforcement rings to give risers to it so that we could actually make wood hoops to fit on this drum.
Huh,
so it's
interesting.
Got external reinforcement ring, still on a 14-inch maple shell.
Gotcha. Very attractive, yeah.
Different.
And you said that this is actually, you're offering entire kits?
Yeah, we can. We're custom, so if an individual wanted this on a full drum kit, we can definitely do that.
Very nice.
Down to here, we have, these are a solid segment shell.
What kind of wood is that?
This is zebra wood, and it's got Wenge biscuit joint inlays.
Interesting, yeah.
It's not all the way through. They're actually just inlays.
Gotcha.
So it's a very beautiful, unique kind of eyeball finish you got on it. So.
You're using trick throw-offs on
Correct,
everything,
yeah.
right?
Everything we use, we do trick throw-offs. We found that they're the most reliable, best drop and throw that we've seen out there.
Yeah, I love them. Yeah. Okay.
Onto this, we've got the same concept for the snare drum that we have on this drum kit behind here. This is a plybrid also. It's a bobinga mixed with maple ply snare drum.
Oh, that's really cool.
We've got the vintage beaver tail tube, or not tube lugs, but beaver tail lugs on it. Then again, we hit the seam again with the aged white pearl inlay. So,
nice.
This is something new that we've had. Everybody's familiar with powder coating. You can get those in different solid colors. What we're offering here is a new finish called graphic coat. And what you can do is you can take any color pattern, what you can think of, and actually coat that in the graphics over the hoops, the rims, the throw-off, even in any movable part.
That is crazy. I've never seen that before.
Something that's definitely unique to the music industry.
What does that add to the price of a snare drum?
Something like this, where it's a powder coating option, would be about $100 per drum. This one we're releasing at about 200, 225, depending on the graphic that the individual wants.
So more complicated, more complex.
A little bit more complicated, yeah. There's a few more stages that goes involved in this process.
Gotcha.
So, again, it's called graphic coat.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
This is another one that we have. It's a maple shell with a carbon fiber inner ply construction. I don't know if you can see that pretty good.
You can kind of see it. Yeah.
There it is.
So it's just a thin ply of carbon fiber.
Thin ply of carbon fiber. So we've got a 5-ply shell with a thin ply of carbon fiber.
Does that brighten it up?
A little bit. What we found is it's still a really bright tone with the carbon fiber, but on a thinner shell, it's still reasonably. You get the lower tones, the real open sound of it. So.
Does that also, with a thin shell, give you a bit more reinforcement?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's what we did. We wanted to reinforce it up just a little bit too with a 10-ply reinforcement ring. So, also what we've introduced this year, if you'll see right here, we have our new Truth Drum snare wires. They're a German wire that we have branded with our logo. We'll be selling those retail as well.
What are those going to go for?
These are running about $25 for 20 strands. We have 40 strands running about $35.